Hey folks, gonna try this visual novel thing, which I've super never done before, but we're gonna try, right? I played through the like demo game thing, and it was pretty fun. I think I'm gonna end up repeating a little bit the stuff that I saw and did in the demo, but like that's okay. Basically, I will just, you know, I will just repeat it. It'll be a thing that I am doing. But I figured, you know, put my hair down. It's the right color for this game. It matches the title screen, so we will find out how I generally feel about it. Although I think I will be happier if I move the game over a tiny bit to stop having quite so much of a border around it. Like about yay much? That looks much nicer. I can live with that. I am clearly I have my priorities straight. But we shall see how this goes. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go to Magic Girl School. New game. Ooh, why is my default name Mary Sue? Why is my default name Mary Sue? Also, can I just use the keyboard? No, I have to click. Okay. What is my name going to be? I'm feeling like a Mallory. How about Mallory? That looks nice. Okay. And I need a last name that is not Sue. What's a good last name? Am I a rich girl? I think I'm going to... do I get a hyphen? I think I'm going to be one of those girls. Mallory Ryder Smythe. I don't know why this amuses me. Okay. Hairstyle. That's not bad. That's not bad either. No. Very anime, which frankly I'm okay with. Oh, I like that one. Makes me think of Sailor Jupiter. I don't like dark green. The light blue's not bad. The turquoise is nice. Ooh. As much as I love the purple, I think we can go with that. Face type. Alright, that's type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Okay, I think type 3 is in fact the way to go. Alright, and eye color. Should we match our hair? Actually, the eyes we might go into the purple. That's nice. Body. We have two body types. Schlubby and less schlubby. I think let's be less schlubby. And, where's my favorite as pale as I can possibly get because I am translucent and burn looking at the sun on TV. So, I think that's where we're gonna end up with that. Okay. Started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but then I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me. I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the hedge. At First, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then, the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice for my future. Okay, I hope they tell us what the choice is. And now, here I am, 16, and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. Okay, is your home in New Hampshire? Is the Green Mountains... Well, I mean, the Green Mountains are in New Hampshire, but are you also from New Hampshire, girl? I don't know. My parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go. Hi, Hana Pengu. I'm following your recommendation about playing this game. I changed my name. I decided my name was not going to be Mary Sue, no matter what this game thought it should be to begin with. So my name is Mallory Ryder Smythe. Alright, and I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he's finally recognizing that I'm not a little kid anymore. So... is she still 13 or is this later? Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. Not many clothes, because we'll be wearing school uniforms all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. I love that they're starting school on September 1st, which is what we did in Russia. There it is, up ahead. The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. Well, it is New Hampshire. Pretty buildings, lots of trees and wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here. It's September 1st. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. Apparently I cannot read these things without commentary. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Flower beds and arches stretch out around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. I think that's the girls that are horse mad. The other 2 girls' halls are butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly where Horse Hall is. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? I look down at my suitcase while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into, when suddenly I bump into someone. Okay, I'm not throwing shade at you. You are not from New Hampshire. Close though. Alright. Bump into someone. He looks very surly and like... Or she. I actually, you know what? It's anime. I can't tell. This person looks very surly. Oops. Sorry. Oh, yes, well. Also that. Snakes are, you know, danger noodles are danger noodles. He's an older man in school robes with no hall symbol on them, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. A new student, I see. And what might your name be? He has a lovely voice, dark and rich, with a refined British accent, which I'm clearly not doing. And he doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. Mallory Ryder Smythe, sir. I just got here, and I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through the large book he was carrying. Miss Ryder Smythe, is it? Wild Seed. How unsurprising. Wild? More than likely a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away. He scribbles something into the book, then slams it shut. 10 demerits. Not a promising start. Oh, I have this, like, merits score over here. Good to know. Pay more attention to your studies than you do to where you're walking, Miss Ryder Smythe, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year. I already hate him. Apparently, I am smart and strong and not very cute and not very weird. We're going to have to fix this. With a snap of his wrist? How do you... Usually people snap fingers, but apparently he snapped his wrist. Okay. With a snap of his wrist, he wraps his cape around him and stalks away. I haven't even started school yet, and already one of my teachers hates me. I hate when that happens. After a bit of looking around, I found the way into the girls' dormitories and located my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled bathroom. If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it, I hope that's a big bathroom. Like, my college dorm floor had only 1 bathroom, but it had, like, I don't know, 5 shower stalls and something like 6 bathroom stalls. And I guess, like, maybe 20, 25 of us on the floor, so... Alright. My own letter informed me I would have 2 roommates, but didn't tell me their names or anything else about them. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. I was about to say yes, same, before remembering we literally went to the same college. Right? That would explain the same part. Okay, let's see. You know, anytime I think about my college dorm, I always think about my freshman dorm, like not my sophomore one. Lived off campus junior year, and not like the place I lived senior year either. It's weird. Oh. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna go to her room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcases. That room does not look like it can sleep 3 girls, like there is no 3rd bed space anywhere. I don't think they drew this right, like it needs a bunk bed or something. Walking inside, I find a fairly ordinary looking bedroom. No skulls or drippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls. No incense or crystals anywhere. Okay. I feel attacked. That was totally my dorm room. Thank you very much. I was 17. It was the cure. There were clove cigarettes. Like, seriously. You forgot to mention the velvet dresses in only black or deep dark red. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack yet. Yes, they have not brought their crystalline skulls out yet. I had a velvet, blacklightly reactive Star Trek poster on my dorm room wall because I am a variety nerd, I guess. I also very rapidly developed the Sailor Moon poster, but I had to, like, buy it. Also, like, 6 different obligatory Monet posters that they sold in the student center, right? Like, they had the bridge with the lilies, and I had, like, you know, the field with the farmers. There's a lot of Monet. Anyway. Mine was green. I could not find purple, and the green was on sale. Anyway. A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? You're a horse! I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Mallory. Are you my roommate? One of them. I am Ellen, said Ellen. That's Virginia's bed, but she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Virginia. The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia the girl is from. That's gonna get confusing. I tilt my head. Mallory says, you don't have much of a southern accent, Ellen. It's not that far south, and my family wasn't from there. Only slightly suspicious. Ellen, what about you? Mallory, New Hampshire, not too far from here. Are all those books yours? Ellen, yeah. There aren't any computers here, so I brought my old encyclopedias. Wow. Ellen, and those are textbooks for the classes I would be taking this year at my other school if I hadn't left. Mallory, you must be a really good student. Ellen, not really. I probably won't even open them, but I didn't know what I'd need, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. Those books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind, now that I know it's real. Mallory, yeah, isn't it great? We're gonna be witches, just like in the movies. Yeah. The way it looks like there's space between those bookshelves on the walls and, like, the window and the posters. So I'm, like, assuming there's another bed over there and another desk on the other side or something, because, yeah. Alright, we're gonna be witches, just like in the movies. Ellen, oh good, you're wild seed too. Mallory, what does wild seed mean? Other girl, it means your parents weren't magic, so you're like a wildflower. Okay, I know it's Iris Academy, but, like, this might be slightly too many flower metaphors. Alright. She holds out her hand for me to shake. Me, my family's all magical, so I always knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. Mallory. Virginia, pleasure to meet ya. Mallory, is it a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. Virginia, a professor? Shaggy black hair, big nose? Great stereotype there, thanks dudes. Mallory, yeah, I sort of bumped into him. Virginia, oh no, now you'll be on Grabby's blacklist. Ellen, the professor grabs girls? Virginia, no, that's his name, Professor Grabiner. Mallory, he hates me. Virginia, he hates everybody, so it doesn't make much difference. Virginia, don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're a born witch or not. Not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Mallory, who's William? Virginia, my big brother. Bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a freshman like us. They're in Wolf Hall. Is Donald her twin? I'm assuming Donald is her twin then, if they're both freshmen. Okay. But enough about boys. What sports do you play? What do you like? I think it was supposed to be an homage to Snape from Harry Potter, but, like, that doesn't mean it's not a problematic stereotype, especially considering the original author. Well, so Snape is a terrible stereotype of both, like, the Romani people and Jews, so that tracks. Not as bad as the terrible goblins, but, you know, pretty terrible. Alright, Virginia. But enough about boys. What sports do you play? What do you like? Ellen. I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball. Virginia. Good, strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, Mallory? Mallory. I guess I'm mostly best at track. I like to run. Virginia. Your legs, her arms, and my fighting spirit. We're the total package. Go horses. Oh. There was a recent, like, audio clip video thing from, is it Jon Stewart? I think it's Jon Stewart. Basically, like, ranting about the goblins. It's worth a listen. They are pretty terrible. And he makes some fascinating observations. Anyway, go horses. Ellen, are there sports teams for wizards here? Virginia, not exactly. There's bounders, but that's not a real sport. I feel like bounders is like a game kids in England play, but I don't actually remember. No, that's okay. I mean, like, it's okay to derail. The topic is terrible. Anyway, Virginia. But there is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to, right, Mallory? I guess... Virginia, sorry, I'm rolling you over, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Ellen. I'll introduce you to my brothers. Ellen, huh? Okay. Okay, do I want to stay and unpack, or I want to meet them too? I kind of want to be, like, more shy than not, I think. And I think my choices affect my personality. So I think I'm gonna stay and unpack. But I don't actually know what my choices do. I think, Hannah, you missed me talking about how I played through the demo, which gets me to my first exam and then quits. So I have played through this part yesterday. But, I'll stay and unpack, I think. Also, I'll save the game. I didn't name it, but whatever, it has the date. Yeah, it's not like this where it's only about good or bad ending. It also affects your stats. Yeah, I was also like, I was reading a little bit about it on Steam before downloading it, and they basically said there's like no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. It's all like, it's all just kind of a different story, so. Alright, let's see what happens if I stay here and unpack. Okay, I'll see you later. Virginia. Don't forget, Mallory, orientation is tomorrow and you'll get to see old Grabby again. Joy. Mallory, great. I guess I'd better start putting things away. Everything moves quickly here and I don't intend to get left behind. Tomorrow I start learning magic. Okay, so that choice doesn't seem to have affected my stats at all. So that's okay. At 9 a.m. Okay, so it's Monday, September 2nd. Boy, that looks like a school gym. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium wearing capes and robes just like me. But they're not completely like me. One boy has furry ears and a long fluffy tail. Oh, he's adorable. One girl has glittery wings. She already looks super stuck up. I think sometimes it affects stats, sometimes it just affects which story. Okay. And that girl looks like a vampire. That's how we know she's with the snakes. Is that what it means to be a born witch, being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. I think that just captured the high school student brain power there perfectly. The muttering and shuffling of students drops off as someone steps up to the podium. Witch. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze as I realize that no one else is. Then Virginia beside me picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. The witch holds up her hands and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Potsdam, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. Professor Potsdam. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have been expecting all of your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using the pentachromatic system. Yeah, that was very nice of Virginia. I like her. Hopefully she's not, like, terrible and evil. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic is contained within physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. You all have different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus your personal talents. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Wow, that's very something. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Grabiner. I wonder which classes she teaches. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Let's see. I don't think it's huge spoiler or anything, so I will confirm. Virginia is a good and pretty much exactly what she appears to be. She's one of the LI options. Oh, love interest? Is that what LI stands for? Is this game, like, nicely progressive and does not, like, normalize you into, like, heteronormativity? Because that would be cool. Also, right now, Ellen is pretty cool. Excellent. Alright, so we've got charming butterflies and the mysterious snakes. Each group claps as their name is called, the horses louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. Okay, I want to be an eldritch toad. Also, I think that means that Wolf Hole is like the same thing as this, but for like with a boy protagonist. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toads sounds even worse than snakes. Oh my god. I hope you'll all become good friends, not just in each hall and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope you'll get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year, you're able to work as a team for your final exams. Ooh, nice! Gender-blind romance is awesome. Alright, cool. And I know you're all looking forward to your exams. Yes? The audience predictably groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set your practical challenges in the school dungeons. The school has dungeons? Each task has many possible solutions. You will need to make creative use of the spells you have chosen to learn. So think ahead about what might be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and a gym class, which I'm always liked. I can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year that I've got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Still, everyone had to have the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. Yes, I was kind of figuring out that this was going to be how you up your stats. If I can choose whatever schedule I want here, what would happen if I never went to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? Yeah, I bet they wouldn't. What should I do this week? Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 things and 5 days. So you can't actually do everything every day. Okay, so the magics, I'm assuming, get you stats higher in the magic. The gym might make you stronger. The studying should make you smarter, and the sleeping makes you more weird, makes you less stressed. I don't actually know. Okay, well, you know what? For now, let's do this and see what happens. Less stressed, okay. Does being more stressed do bad things? Like, stress sounds like a bad thing. But I think I'm just gonna take one magic each day and see what happens. Alright, done. Okay, Monday, September 2nd. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Oh, it can mess up you on the practical exam part. Okay, so I should make sure to sleep before exams. Okay. Professor Grabner. Get to your seats. Hurry up. No chatter. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. Mallory thinking, he wouldn't really cut off students' fingers, would he? Professor. Here you will be learning the seductive art of red magic, the evocation and control of energy. With this power, you might summon a breeze, light a fire, or call a distant object to hand. I say that is seductive, not because of the power itself, but because simple minds prefer simple solutions. Blast your enemies with lightning, tear buildings apart with earthquakes, let the world around you burn. Fall victim to such vulgar fantasies, and you leave yourself vulnerable to those capable of creative thought. There are many approaches that direct force cannot defend against. He snaps his fingers in the air. One inattentive moment, and you lose control of the forces you have summoned. After that, you will only be remembered as an unpleasant stain on the walls. I need like a facepalm emoji because he deserves a facepalm emoji. Also, like, he's not wrong. Right? Like, he is not wrong. He rubs his hands together and gives a nasty smile. Also nasty. Professor Grabner. Now, for your lessons. Success! Gained 3 red magic skills and 3 stress. Okay, well, the stress is bad, but yay, magic skills? I have no idea what the top scale is, so... Yeah, he is super snotty and condescending about it, but, like, I think his job in this movie is to be snotty and condescending. Obviously. Okay. Tuesday, September 3rd. Activity, blue magic. Oh no, it's him again. Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. Professor Grabner. Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam. A flurry of robes as students scramble for seats. Here you will be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect the subject to go over some of your heads. Blue is the color of change. That is, altering what is already there, not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movement throughout intervening space. For a skilled blue magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed, yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities. We'll see what you're worth. Mallory, success. 1 blue magic skill, 1 stress. So what dictates that I got 3 red but only 1 blue? Like, I didn't make any choices. I guess maybe it's random. I'm hoping it's random and it's not just because, you know, Professor Grabby is nasty. Okay, let's see. Wednesday, September 4th. Green magic. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Professor Potsdam. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. She's going to be so annoying. Might be random or based on day of the week. Can't quite recall. Okay. Alright. Professor Potsdam. Today you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it could last you for centuries. Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. That's creepy, Professor. One of the students makes a scoffing noise. Boy, if it can heal, it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way quickly? Professor Potsdam, why would you want to do that? Boy, because you don't like the life in front of you. Professor Potsdam, well, if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time. Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. So you'd better get started. Okay, so it seems like I get the same amount of stress as I gain magic. That makes sense. Thursday, September 5th. Black magic. I arrive in the classroom feeling slightly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies? Professor Potsdam. Good morning. Has everyone got a smock or an apron? There are plenty at the back. Aprons? What are we going to do with those? Professor Potsdam. For those of you who are new to our magical traditions, I should reassure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. There's no such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. The bad and the good come from how you choose to use it. Black is the color of weight, solidity, and permanence. Black magic is the magic of enchantment in physical form. All wands and things like that are created with black magic. This does mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic as well. That might be how people got the wrong idea. A pale girl with dark hair raises her hand. Yes, Raven? Since you're enchanting matter and bones are matter, you could use black magic to animate a skeleton, right? Professor Potsdam. That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell or react in some way. You could set a skull to chatter its jaw when anyone comes near, like an alarm. But to make something that could walk around and act on its own, you'd need to bind a spirit to it, and that calls for another kind of magic. We will get to combined techniques later in the year. Now, one of the easiest ways to infuse magic into a physical substance is to mix things together in liquids. Potions. Okay, see, you were not wrong. And that's what we'll be starting with. Always remember to wear a smock or apron. Potion stains can ruin your uniform. Yay, 3 black magic. Okay, white magic. I am accumulating a lot of stress. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Good morning, Starshines. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time, relax, get comfortable. That's very important when working with this particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. To some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. Oh, you might be right. That's interesting. I cannot imagine how being cute or weird affects my learning, but I can imagine the smart and the stress playing against each other in there. Okay. As some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden. Weird. Could be for blue, since you need to wrap your brain around the weird abstract concepts. Oh, you know, you might be right. And that might explain why I wasn't so good at it. I don't know. There's one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Don't do it. You will regret it. Now, shall we go on with the lesson? Mallory thinking, what sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we'll be expelled or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later. Yeah, apparently I'm good at everything except blue magic for right now. Evening, Horse Hall. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. I peek through the gap to see who's inside. It's your own dorm room, like, why are you peeking? Oh my god. It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothing, probably putting her laundry away. Wait a minute, that's Virginia's dresser she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our roommate's stuff? Okay. Mallory, you're a snoop. You should stop doing that stuff. Let's see. Cuteness might just be a social stat. Okay. Maybe. I mean, if there's like romance and stuff in the game, social stats are important. I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Okay, do I ask her what she's doing or go find Virginia? Okay, so this is dumb. Why are we peeking through the gap into our own dorm room on our own roommate, making up weird things in our head? Okay, I'm just gonna ask her straight up what she's doing. If you want to know something, why not just ask? Mallory, what are you doing? Ellen, eek! Sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a little. Yeah, but isn't that Virginia's stuff? Ellen, yes. Mallory, why are you tidying up her things? Ellen, because she doesn't do it herself. Mallory, she's making you be her maid? Ellen, no. At this point, Virginia returns to our shared room. Virginia, hey, you guys, what's up? Mallory, why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? Okay, what the hell, Mallory? What the hell? Virginia, huh? Ellen, she's not. Virginia, just what is going on here? Yeah, what is up with Mallory? Like, jumping to all the conclusions. I shake my head. Mallory, I think I'm obviously confused about something. Yeah, no shit, Mallory. Ellen, she saw me putting away some of your clothes. Virginia, oh, it was you that's been doing that? Ellen, I'm sorry, I just hate messy rooms. Yeah, she is a teenage, but still. Virginia, no, it's my fault. I'm not very good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. We've only been here a week. Ellen, I hate having things be out of place. It makes me feel nervous. Virginia, I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. We'll have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. How can we work this out? Oh God. Okay. Everyone maintains their own space. Ellen should teach Virginia. Virginia should pay Ellen. Okay, so everybody maintaining their own space is clearly not going to work because they're in the same room, and a messy room makes Ellen nervous. Ellen could teach Virginia so that she learns how to pick up after herself since her mom's been doing it. Virginia could pay Ellen, but I really don't like that option, and I don't even know why. It just seems stupid. So, we are going to say that Ellen should teach Virginia. Mallory, you said you didn't know if you could keep things clean, but that's probably because you don't know how. If Ellen teaches you how to clean a room properly and gives you reminders, I'm sure you can do it. Virginia, I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between three different people. Okay, that also, did not change any of my stats, but that's fine. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed to find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, money's here! Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for Iris Academy students. Yeah, I don't know. I think the people who thought triple rooms were a good idea are people who had more students than dorm rooms. Ellen, if it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? Mallory, I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Ellen, well, that might teach people to plan ahead. Virginia, this way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you've got to save up. Virginia, but you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall. Mallory, I didn't think you were a shopaholic. Virginia, I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at something other than school for a while, isn't it? Virginia, also they have ice cream, and penny candy, and really big cinnamon cookies, and... Ellen, we get the idea. Virginia, since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. Ellen, what about studying? Virginia, you have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Mallory? Okay, do I want to go to the mall or stay at school? I think I need to go to the mall, because I gotta explore it and find out what's going on there. Let's go to the mall. Mallory, sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Virginia, great. Ellen? Ellen, I guess it's okay, but you ought to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Virginia, yes, Mother. Students are lining up outside the school, waiting for a free seat on one of the shuttle vans that travel between here and the local shopping center. Virginia, come on, we can ride together. Mallory, wait a minute. Virginia, what is it? Mallory, we're still in uniform. Virginia, so? Ellen, won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? Yeah, shuttle vans and shuttle buses to Harvard Square. Virginia, nah. Virginia, just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween. Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose that is what we're supposed to do. The mall is not very large or very crowded. At least where I'm standing, witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes. But no one reacts to the sight. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Virginia, okay. That place does coffee and pastries. They have fresh fruit. That one does baked potatoes. There's a gift shop. There's a cafe. Mallory, are all these stores magical? Virginia, no, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. Virginia, I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? Okay. I feel like I want to go to the magic store because, like, that's the really interesting thing here. With Virginia's vague directions in mind, I set out in search of the magic store. This branch of the mall looks like a dead end. There's only one shop front and it's blacked out with a "Coming Soon" sign on the door. But as I get closer, a patch of wall blurs and shimmers to reveal a second door marked with a star. Marvelous magical accoutrement. Okay. I guess these things all cost a lot of money, of which I only have $10, so I can only afford these glasses, which make you look smarter. Okay, so it gives you a stats bonus on smart. I'm not gonna buy them. I'm gonna see what costs more money. Good for combat magic. Special fabric keeps your hands safe from fire or acid, while elbow pads can double as sports gear. Gives you strength and red magic. Okay. Wacky Glasses. These bizarre eyepieces may or may not allow you to see the unseen, but they'll certainly make you stand out. It's you smart and weird. Sextant. This measuring device improves your understanding of the physical attributes of the world, which makes it easier to alter them. Magic. Okay. A furry set. Charmed ears and a tail will not make you into an actual rare creature, but they can help you to express your animal nature. Okay. Magical crystals, specially prepared to hold and rechange the energies. Okay, so black magic. Halo, I'm betting that's white magic. Yep. Tiara. Makes you more cute. Yeah, definitely social stat. Fairy wings. Makes you more cute. Bat wings, I bet make you more weird. Yep. Wand. Ooh, a little bit of everything. Okay, I think I need a wand. Star wand. Makes you a little bit more better at everything. And a wiggle wand is like all over the place. And gives you a little bit of weird. Okay. Well, I am not going to buy anything. I'm going to save my money until I can afford something good. I need a wand, and I think that was 25. I finished my shopping and joined my fellow students to return to Iris Academy. Sunday. On Sunday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which just makes me realize I miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorms, so I can't call home. Okay, I think I must have been the only weirdo who went to college and I was like, not even remotely missing my family. I was pretty good on my own. Like, I like my family, but I didn't miss them or anything. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. That just sounds ominous. No phones, no computers, no television. It doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today, it leaves me feeling restless. I think I would die with any of those things. Yeah, I just I don't know, it's in the range of emotions that I think I just don't have. I think I'll go outside. It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something rather than keep walking and risk another collision. But while the flowers and paved walkways are nice, what I'm really looking for is something a little more open. Oh, that's a nice park. I follow the path away from the main buildings towards grassy fields. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team. Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up. Girl. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Virginia. Yeah, both my roommates are. I pause in mid-step. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? Girl. That could be a problem eventually. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? I get the impression that the problem is that mostly the wilds are girls. And how that could be a problem eventually. But I'm not actually sure what they're talking about. But now I really want to know, and I bet Mallory's going to, imagine something terrible, because that's what Mallory does. Virginia. Well, maybe more of us should drop out. Huh. Girl. The other way would be more fun. Virginia. Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just going to walk away. Okay, at least she knows herself. Points, Mallory, for knowing that you're going to come up with some crazy stuff. At the end of the week, I get the chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far. Alright, inventory. I have no items. Diary. I learned stuff. Move-in day. Okay. Done. Let me save the game. Next week. Once again, we're all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning, only this time there are even more people here. Is this the meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me. Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a teacher. William. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I'm your incoming senior class president. Alright, so is this Virginia's brother? Think so? But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to Freshman Initiation. This is some bullshit. Magical initiation ritual? Before we start, I'm required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you're ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you're from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. Okay. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met. Some names are new. Right, I thought I remember it not being too bad. I appreciate his disclaimer against hazing. So I got through this part in the demo, and I'm going to do the same thing I did in the demo, because I really liked that choice. Alright, so some of them I've already met, some names are new. Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rao, Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. According to this, we are required to memorize the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as Sir or Lady whatever. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with... Wait, William's at the podium again. William. Now, as well as serving and honoring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of one particular senior. Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose. He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking and prodding and calling out orders. You're taller than me, freshman. Get down on the ground. Don't turn away from me, freshman. I see your back. Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back and watching as the sharks circle. Great. Voice. You! I look up to see a strange boy standing over me. Very strange. Even Pastel, the girl with the fairy wings, looked mostly human. According to the list of seniors, his name is Damian Ramsey. But what is he? Damian. Mallory Ryder Smythe. I think you should be mine. Okay, says Mallory. Damian, stand up. Mallory, but then I might be taller. Damian, it's all right. You're with me. Damian, you don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters. Damian, here, take my hand. I'll help you up. I hate this, and I'm not going to do it. I don't need help. I climb to my feet and brush off my knees. Mallory, so what should we... Damian, I said take my hand. Mallory, what? Damian, down on the ground, freshman. He raises his hand angrily, and my knees buckle almost on instinct. Damien, there's a good girl. You've got to understand, Mallory. There are rules to this game. You have to follow them, and so do I. I don't want to get you in trouble. Just do what I say, all right? Oh my god. This dialogue is like the worst. Like this thing. This is the worst. Yeah, fuck that. No. What did you say? Mallory, I'm not playing along. I stand up again, fold my arms over my chest, and glare at him. Mallory, this isn't funny. This is hazing. Damien, this is an initiation ceremony. Mallory, I won't do it. It's wrong. William said if someone asks you to do something that's wrong, get a teacher. This whole thing is wrong, so I'm leaving. I stomp through the hallways until I find Professor Potsdam. Mallory, is something wrong? Mallory, I am not taking part in freshman initiation. Professor Potsdam, did someone harm you? Mallory, not really. It's just the whole idea. Professor Potsdam, I see. Well, then you won't take part. Mallory, it's that simple? Professor Potsdam, of course. You always have the right to say no, and I'm proud to see a young student standing up for her beliefs. Of course, the other children will not all agree with your choices. Some people who might have been your friends will now avoid you. Oh hey, I'm now way more weird. Professor Potsdam, every choice has its cost. Maybe so, but maybe some other people will have seen me stand up for myself and be inspired to do the same. Professor Potsdam. You'd best get on with your classes now, dear. Mallory. Right. What classes should I take this week? Okay, so, that made me more weird. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I do love that. I love that the teachers are clearly aware what's going on and are like, you don't want to do it? You don't have to do it. Alright, so I definitely need to take more blue magic to kind of catch up. And I definitely need to sleep because that's a lot of stress that I do not want. And then I probably should study and go to the gym. And then I think, do I want to like try to focus on white magic or green magic? Let's focus on green magic this week. Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good plan. Monday. Blue magic. Success, gained 2 blue magic skills. Okay, perfect. Now I'm even. Afternoon dormers. When my roommates return from their classes, neither one of them wants to look me in the eye. Mallory. What? Is there something on my face? Virginia. Other than your nose? Ellen. I can't believe you just walked out like that. Mallory. Well, I did. So what? Virginia. William worked hard to organize this week, you know. Mallory. So what? I wasn't gonna let Damien treat me like that. Virginia. Wait, your senior was Damien? Ellen. Huh? Mallory. Right. Damien, the blue guy. Virginia. Huh, okay. I completely forgive you for messing up William's thing. Mallory. Why is that? Virginia. Because Damien's a horrible, evil demon, and he deserves to be humiliated. Virginia. He'll probably never speak to you again, and good riddance. Too bad you have to miss out on the rest of initiation just because of that jerk, though. Mallory. If you say so. Virginia. My senior is Balthazar Brundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him. Ellen. Mine's William. That's nice. Virginia. Anyway, we may be busy a lot of this week. Ellen. But since you won't be, you'll have plenty of time to get ahead in classes. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, like, so I like bad boys for romance as well, in fiction, but, and he was adorable looking, but, I don't think I could actually make myself play through that nonsense, so here we are. But yeah, and it looks like Ellen has a crush on William. I'm gonna see who the girl options are for this. That's my thought. Okay, so we are sleeping all Tuesday. I now have no stress. Go me. Studying, I got some smarts, but now I'm back to having some stress. How did I fail gym? I am 20 strong. How did I fail gym? Yeah, the problem is that Damien isn't just a bad boy, he is also, like, legit problematic for much of the route. Is he, like, actually an evil demon? Like, was that a hyperbole, or was that, like, an assessment of his, like, creature type? Okay. Don't tell me. That was a rhetorical question. As I eat this, Polish chocolate. Also, how do you fail gym? Now I'm stressed and I didn't get any exercise. I subscribe to Universal Yums, and this month is Poland. And I am having dark chocolate with panna cotta flavor filling. Which is not bad. It's a little weird, but not bad. It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realize something. Something very important, which should have occurred to me before now. Mallory. Virginia! Psst, Virginia, wake up! Virginia. What? Mallory. It's Friday the 13th. Virginia. So? Mallory, are there any special rituals we need to do or not to do to protect us from magical bad luck? Virginia, oh. No, Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. Mallory, oh. Virginia, so it's a good omen that our initiation finishes today. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the covers over her head. And I gained a green magic. Apparently, Friday is not a good green magic day. Afternoon hallway. Mallory, hello? Is anybody there? It seems like the campus is half empty this afternoon. All the seniors are gone, all the freshmen are gone, all except for me. I don't even know what I'm missing. Is something horrible happening that I should have tried to stop? Or are they all having fun without me? Both. Oh, well, at least I have the room to myself. Since there's nobody around to bother me, I can be as loud and as silly as I want and not have to worry about being interrupted. That makes studying much less stressful. Yay, and my smarts increased. By 2. Saturday morning. On Saturday morning, I wake up to find envelopes under the door again. Our allowances. And one extra. My parents finally wrote to me. I open up the envelope, intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim through. They send their love and hope I'm having fun at boarding school. That's it. No mention of what they've been doing, no questions about any friends I've made, not even any questions about magic. How can they not ask about magic? Before I got here, I had no idea what was possible. There was only that brief moment of magic back when I was 13 before the officials came to turn off the power and give me the choice. For 3 years, I've had to wait and wonder. Okay. Alright, okay. Because they never explained anything about the choice before, but it sounds like basically they're like, I guess, do we turn it off forever? Or do we turn it off until you get to boarding school? I guess maybe that was the choice. I don't know. Okay, I looked it up. The romance options are Damien, Virginia, Ellen, Donald, Virginia's other brother who we haven't met yet, and 2 secret hard-to-get options that are both dudes. So it's just Virginia and Ellen? Blah. Okay. I guess we'll see how it goes. And now I'm finally starting to discover this entire world of possibilities, and they don't even ask. Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or they figure I'll tell them what I want to tell them. I still haven't written. I'm so bad. I will write them a letter tomorrow, really. But for today, I have to decide whether or not to go out. Do I want to study or go to the mall? Let's go to the mall. What should I do at the mall today? Let's go window shopping. Wander in and out of various stores. It's not a very big mall, but there are books, clothes, music, and toys, so I keep myself entertained for a few hours. Yay! Shopping is decreasing my stress. I suppose that's good. After breakfast on Sunday, I sit down to figure out what to write to my parents. I could tell them about the strange professors here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I can tell them about initiation, I suppose. I'm sure they'll be proud of me for refusing to take part in a bullying ritual. I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the food here, things like that, so that they don't worry about me. They'll want to know that I get enough sleep and I remember to brush my teeth. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy, we don't know each other all that well yet, but they're both good people. And for magic, well, I've learned a few things, but I haven't really done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises, so I'll wait a while before I tell them much about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sundays, so I fold my letter up and stick it in an envelope, but I don't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. Alright, there's nothing interesting in my diary yet, so next week. On Monday morning, I set off across the campus on my way to breakfast. Voice, hey, wait up! It's Virginia. Phew, I caught you. Mallory, what's up? Virginia, sign-ups for clubs is this week. I wanted to make sure you were on board for the sports team. Liz next door said no, but Anisha's in. Mallory, what sport are we doing exactly? Virginia, does it matter? We can vote on that later. First, I have to get enough people to agree and find out what sort of team we can manage. Promise you'll join? Mallory. Sure, I guess. Virginia. Great. We have official sign-ups on Wednesday afternoon, so go to the gym then. And as long as we're both doing it, Ellen will have to stop studying all the time and join in. She waves and jogs away. Well, so what am I going to do this week? Alright, so do I need to go to the gym on Wednesday, or it'll automatically put me into, I don't know. I guess I failed gym last time, so I might as well do it. Alright, so we know that Monday was good for blue magic. I think. Let's do that. And let's try green magic on Tuesday and black magic on Thursday. And studying on Friday. Because our stress is pretty low because we went to the mall. Maybe it's an after-school thing that would trigger either way, but I'm not 100% sure, so better to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's my thought. Alright. Done. Monday. Blue magic. Yay! Look at that blue magic I'm now good at. Ooh! I can now cast a spell. Gentle glow improves visibility in the caster's location and costs some mana. I don't know where I get mana from, but I guess we'll find out. Tuesday, green magic. Okay, so Mondays are good for blue, Tuesdays are good for green. Diagnostic determines the current state of health of a living target and locates ailments and injuries. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know either. And I can now track creatures by scent. Okay. Wednesday. Yay! I succeeded at gym. I arrive at the gym to see a haphazard collection of booths and tables and clouds of underclassmen swirling around them. Raven Darkstar, wow, what a name, from Snake Hall is with a group that appears to be the Drama Club. Someone else has a Save the Dragons banner. Save them from what? Ellen's already here, standing by the wall, looking around before joining the throng. Virginia. Hey, you guys! Come on, you have to put your name on the form to make it official. My sign-up's over there. Ellen. Huh? Virginia grabs us both and drags us over to her station. Virginia. Sign it! Sign it! Ellen. Alright already. Let go of my wrist. Virginia. Sorry. You guys sign it. I have to go grab some more people. She hurries away. Ellen sighs and picks up the pen. Okay, we're gonna tell her that she does not have to. Mallory. You know, you don't have to join just because she tells you to. If you're not into sports. Ellen. Huh? Are you saying I look like I can't play? Mallory. No. I just don't want Virginia to bully you, that's all. Ellen. Whatever. Mallory. Sorry. Ellen. No, I'm sorry. It just makes me mad sometimes. At gym class in my old school, I was never the first one picked for teams, even for games I'm really good at. Nobody noticed that I was good at. Or nobody notices what I'm good at. Mallory. Well, that means they're dumb, and they underestimate you, so you can clean their clocks, right? Yay, communication! Ellen. Sometimes. I wait for Ellen to write her name on the form, then I sign beneath that. Ellen. I'm going to look around and see what other clubs there are, okay? Mallory. Yeah, I guess I should too. I wonder if magical universities care what clubs you were in at magical school. Is there a magical honor society? As Ellen and I move through the room, I see someone jump onto the stage. It's Donald, Virginia's other brother. Oh, he's cute. He pounds his fist on his chest a few times, then takes a deep breath. Donald singing. Brooms for old shoes, pouch rings, boots, and buskins. He has a surprisingly good voice, strong and clear, even if the words are nonsense. Donald singing. Will ye buy any new broom? And then Jacob from the Falcon Hall stands up beside him and starts the song from the beginning as Donald continues. It's a round like Frere Jacques, but a strange one. After they finish singing about spools and sealing wax or whatever, the boys make grandiose bows, and I applaud along with the other students who were paying attention. It's not my kind of music, but they were pretty good at singing it. Donald. Come this way to sign up for chorale. They wave and jump down from the stage. Ellen. Chorale sounds like fun. Mallory. Not interested, but I follow Ellen anyway to be polite. Donald. Hello, ladies. Here to sign up for... Wait, I know you. Ellen. How much rehearsal do you have to do to be in chorale? Donald. You're Urchin's roommates. What are you doing here? She said you were joining her stupid sport thing. Ellen. I can't do both? Donald. Well, what if we scheduled things at the same time? Donald. You gotta pick which side you're on, mine or hers. Mallory. That's rude. But Ellen just laughs. Ellen. It's okay. I know how you feel. I have a little sister too. Mallory. You do? You never mentioned her. Ellen. We're very different people. Jenny is not interested in magic, or books, or sports. She just wants to be a ballerina and have everybody love her. Donald. Is she spoiled rotten? Does she get away with everything even if she started it? Ellen. Basically. Donald. Huh. See, little sisters are a menace. One time, Urchin melted a cherry ice pop all over my math workbook, and Mom and Dad wouldn't believe I didn't do it, as if I'd eat that junk. So they wouldn't spell it off, and I had to hear about it from them and my teacher at school, because she's a messy eater. Ellen. Jenny used to hate it if I locked my door to study in private, and she would stand outside and scream until Mama would make me let her in. Donald. Yeah, you know how it is. Yeah, my brother and I have 13.5 years difference. We were basically both only children. Donald. Anyway, it's cool if you want to sign up for chorale. Ellen. I'd like to try, but if it gets in the way of my schoolwork, I'll have to stop. Donald. Yeah, whatever. Donald. What about you, whatever your name is? Mallory. Me? There's no way I'm signing in public. I'm singing in public. Mallory. I think I'd better go see how Virginia is doing. I hurry away. Thursday. Black magic. Yay, and we gain black magic and stress. And we learned to detect weak points and hidden details within one target object. Okay, cool. And I got smarter, and now I'm even more stressed. After class, dorm rooms. Virginia is sticking a piece of paper to the wall with blue putty. Mallory. What's that? Virginia. Members list. We did it. We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz still refuses to join because I said riding wasn't a real sport. It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kinda expected that. Virginia. Oh, Balthazar signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play and not because he likes me. Mallory. You don't like toads? Virginia. Horrible Donald put real toads in my bed when I was little. He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toads. I don't think they liked my bed. Mallory. Do you guys always fight? Virginia. Pretty much. He's been pulling stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby. Mallory. I thought all brothers did that. Virginia. Not William. He's the best big brother ever. Mallory. Lucky. Virginia. Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. Mall or study? I think we need to distress a little, so I think we're gonna go to the mall. I think we still don't have enough for that wand because that was $25. So, food court? There are many different kinds of food available here. Oh good God, I don't want to spend money. I guess let's buy a little bit of food. But I did decrease my stress, so that's good. And I had fruit. I see Virginia at a table waving at me. Hey Mallory, over here! Coming closer, I stop and stare in awe at the monstrosity on the table in front of her. There's a cookie, then 2 brownies, each cut diagonal into triangles and set around the edges of the cookie like the rays of a pastry sun. Then a fat scoop of chocolate ice cream, rippled with peanut butter, and a smaller scoop of vanilla perched on it like a crown. Okay, that sounds terrible. Over the whole mess are whirls of whipped cream and a scattering of chopped nuts and chocolate sprinkles. The only thing missing is a cherry on top. Judging by the stems on the side of the plate, the cherries didn't last long. Mallory, are you going to eat that whole thing? Virginia, you can have a bite if you want. Mallory, 1 bite? She laughs. Virginia, no, we can share if you want. Ooh, I just don't have very much of a sweet tooth, so like, I never want cookies or brownies. I want like pasta in a cream sauce with mushrooms. Do I want to split the ice cream or just take a taste? I think I want to split the ice cream. Valerie, hand me a spoon. Virginia, dig in. The giant sundae is deliciously decadent, but with Virginia consuming it at a rapid pace, I feel compelled to keep up. This probably wasn't a good idea. My poor stomach didn't really have room for so much sweet. I feel a bit sick. Oh no! Eating a lot of sweets decreased my strength. Hopefully it meant that Virginia likes me more. Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten 1 letter from you so far. What's happening back home? I miss you. I've met so many people here and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club. We had our first meeting today and played some pickup soccer, so don't worry, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Please write soon. Love, Mallory. With a sigh, I seal up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I just have to take each day as it comes. Sunday. I decide to go for a walk around the campus. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing it and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the ball, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upwards, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with the falling sphere. Yeah, I was excited to do stuff. Like, I was excited to like do the next thing in my life, right? Like, because after school was college, and that was the next thing, and I was super excited to do that. Of course, I eat chocolate after saying I don't have a sweet tooth, but it's what I have. Like, I worked all through high school to like get everything done as quickly as possible. Like, I didn't graduate early when I was just barely 17 when I graduated high school, and I took a bunch of like AP classes and stuff so that I could like get ahead. So I got to college and I skipped a bunch of I skipped the first semester of math, and I skipped a first semester of biology, and a whole bunch of stuff. Alright. Mallory. What are you doing? William. Control exercise. Mallory. Is that hard? William. It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force or it'll get away. William. If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. Makes it more obvious when you miss. Mallory. Can I try with the ball? William. If you really want to, catch. He flicks the ball high up into the air, then steps out of the way. I try to summon up some kind of energy to push against the ball, but nothing happens. The ball hits the ground and bounces away. Obviously. Mallory. Oops. William. Hey, don't worry, you're only a freshman. This is upper class stuff. You're not supposed to be able to do it. That's true. William's a senior. Not only that, he's senior class president. He's probably really good at magic. You're better off practicing spells that are meant for your level, especially right now, if you know what I mean. Mallory. Huh? William, you'll find out. He winks, then goes to pick up his ball. Practice. I suppose I should get back to my dorm and think about what I'm going to do next week. Ooh, spellbook is new. Light, track scent, inspect, diagnosis. I still don't know, like, how to get mana. Alright, let's figure out next week. So I think we have... Oh, Virginia yawns and stretches. Time for another week of the grind. Ellen, wait. Virginia, huh? What? Ellen, well, the first big exam is this week, right? Virginia, sure. Ellen, who's giving the exam? What are we expecting to know? When does it happen? Virginia, no idea. Mallory, aren't you supposed to know these things? Your family... Virginia waves a hand dismissively. Secrets, all kinds of secrets. William says if he tells me what's on the tests, then the tests wouldn't be fair. Ellen, well, it would be wrong for him to tell you the answers. That's cheating, and William would never do that. But you must know something. I think it's... Oh, you think it's tied to the stat? Okay. Maybe it's tied to smart? Like, that might make some amount of sense. Mallory, what kind of tests are they? Do we have to write essays or fight duels? Virginia, look, all I know is that it's about casting spells. That's it. Now, come on. We have to pick our schedules for next week. Yeah, okay, awesome. That makes sense. I have a bunch of smarts. Go me. Alright, so... I don't know when the test is, but I'm hoping it's not Monday. I'm gonna pick up some more red magic. And then I'm going to sleep. And then I need to pick up more white magic. And then I should study. And then let's do some more blue magic. Maybe? Okay. That way, I should have, like, at most, a little bit of stress. Okay. Red magic. Oh! Oh no! Okay, Monday is bad for red magic. But I have no more stress. I wake up in the middle of the night, and I can't remember why. Voice. Oh. Right, someone's talking in her sleep. Voice. Oh, William. Is Ellen having a dream about... No, wait, that's Virginia's voice calling her brother's name. Do I want to know what she's dreaming about? The shark stole my boots. No, I probably don't want to know. Higher stress is higher chance of failure in class gym studying. Okay. So, like, what is high for stress? Like, I've been trying to keep it below 15, but I'm going back to sleep. Okay, so apparently Virginia is having a dream about her brother and sharks. Mallory, success. Gain 2 white magic skills. Okay, cool. Ooh, spirit sight. Detect nearby sentience, including ghosts and creatures of the other world. That's pretty cool. And I got smarter. Oh, and Professor Grabiner's holding... Okay, so Ellen's saying, Hi, Mallory. Professor Grabiner's holding an open review for the exam. Do you want to come? Virginia can't be bothered. She says it's not worth it. Mallory, It's the first test, and it's probably not a big deal. On the other hand, even if it was a big deal, Virginia probably wouldn't want to study more than she had to. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go to the study session. Mallory, sure, I'll come with you. Ellen, great. Maybe we can quiz each other afterwards. Mallory, maybe. The room is slightly too small for all the anxious freshmen clustering in it. From the whispers I overhear, it seems that no one knows what the test is going to cover, only that it takes place tomorrow. Professor Grabiner's appearance doesn't settle anyone's nerves. Yeah, of course not. Professor. Open your notebooks if you have them. This is not a quiz. This is for your own benefit. If If you do not know the answer, look it up or ask someone. I scoot over to where I can peek at Ellen's notes. They're better organized than mine. Professor. If you have paid any attention to your schoolwork up to this point, you should be aware of a broad range of uses for magic within the pentachromatic system. Mr. Arias, if I wished to cast a spell to make a beast's fur fall out, what color of magic would I use? Manual. Green, sir? Professor. I should hope that you would know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss Ryder Smythe, what color of magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond? Okay, so objects are black, but transformation's blue. I think it's blue. Blue, sir? Why are you so hesitant? Yes, the magic of change would suffice. He continues in this vein, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about the applications of each color of magic. Suddenly, his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence. Mr. Danson. Yes, sir? Miss Donald. Yes, sir? As you do not appear to have need of these revisions, you are excused. You may find more challenging materials to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir. He leaves the room. Okay, why is Donald in detention? What was that about? I didn't see him do anything, but it's too crowded in here to be sure. I hope all this revision is worth it. It's wearing me out. Okay, I get smarter and more stressed. Sounds like school. Friday morning. I awaken to a knock on the door. Looking around the room, I notice that Virginia hasn't stirred at all. Ellen's awake, but she shakes her head frantically when I meet her eyes. I guess it's up to me to answer that. I pull on my robe and go to see who it is. Professor Potsdam. Joyous morning to you, Mallory. Hi. Professor. I came to deliver your exam schedules. This is a solo exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Report to the listed room at the time indicated to receive further instructions. Further instructions at separate times? This exam process is very unusual. Professor. Please pass on the schedules to your roommates. She waves and goes on her way. And then we have blue magic. Okay, Friday's not a good blue magic day. Ooh, but I learned silence. Nice. I'm learning lots of spells. Not how to use them, but I'm learning lots of spells. Okay, and I guess Friday afternoon is my exam. Instructions said to be at this room at this time. The door is closed, and I can't see inside. Someone else might still be in there taking the test. Well, too bad. I don't want to be penalized for being late. I rap quietly but firmly on the door, and the world starts to go surreal. Okay, so this is basically where the demo ended. So this is as far as I got. Now everything is completely new. ... What happened? Where am I? A voice. You are now in dungeon level 1, layout 5B. What? Who said that? Voice. The exit from this dungeon lies beyond the wall in front of you. There are no doors in your room. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. Fair enough. Yeah, this is the practical exam. Yep. Mallory, what magic? What am I supposed to do? No one answers. This must be the mysterious test that no one would tell us about. What happens if we fail? Are we stuck down here forever, bricked up like the cask of Amontillado? Surely even Professor Grabiner wouldn't be that awful. So I have to use magic. What kind of magic? If I only get one choice... can I look at my spell book? Because I think I had a spell that, like, detected structural weaknesses, but I think that was black magic. So I think that's what I'm gonna use. Let's try this. I think this is more conceptual than spell specific. Okay, well, there's a wall in my way. Walls are objects. Black magic affects objects. So, let's try that. Okay, nothing. Well, something, but not enough. The wall is still there. Should I try again? Whoa. I am back in the school. Professor. A suitable effort, though you lack the skill to follow through with your chosen approach. Mallory. Sir? Professor. With sufficient practice, you would be able to reshape a simple wall that stood in your way. Of course, if you were not careful, attempting to reshape a wall could cause the room around you to collapse. However, that is acceptable for your first exam. You are dismissed. Yay! I think I did the right thing. I walk out into the hallway, my head still spinning. I guess I passed at least. What a strange school. Okay, passing an exam should change your stats. And here's where it becomes clear that there are benefits to specializing. Yeah. So, how about that exam, huh? How'd you do? Mallory, okay, I guess. Virginia, I blew up the wall. Mostly, anyway. Old Grabby said that's the boring answer, but I thought it was fun. Mallory, what about you, Ellen? Ellen, well, I just teleported back out again. Virginia, huh, that makes sense. Mallory, what do you think the other exams will be like? More dungeons? Virginia, probably. Oh, okay. 4 exams. Yeah, I've been trying to, like, keep my stuff even, except that, like, my red magic is sucktastic. It wasn't that bad before. I don't know why it's so low now. Or maybe it was that bad. I don't know. Alright, Virginia, probably. Weird how the exams are more fun than the classes, huh? Ellen, I don't think they are. Virginia, eh. So what are you guys doing today? At that moment, there's a knock on the door. Is that the allowance? Why didn't they just push them in? Mallory, I'll go check. In the hallway by our door, I see a small stack of envelopes, normal ones with the allowances in them, and also a large brown padded envelope addressed to me. My parents sent me something. I go back inside and hand out the money to the other girls. Oh, because of that fruit, I am now 1 too short for buying my wand. Oh, okay. I go back inside and hand out the money to the other girls. Ellen, what have you got there? Mallory, something from my parents. I don't know. It's absolutely covered in tape. It's going to take me a few minutes to get it open. Virginia, it'll still be here later. Mallory, I guess. Maybe I'd rather look at it without my roommates around anyway. Should I go to the mall or study? I'll go to the mall. Oh, that's true. Oh, does it decrease when you fail a class or just not increase? What should I do at the mall? Do you know if the magic store changes what they're selling or if it's like always the same stuff? I haven't looked at the game arcade yet, so I think that's what I'm doing. There are only a few old-style video games with joysticks and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things that give out tickets or prizes, and a surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. I don't want to spend any money. Although I can, so I'm gonna get... Okay, so I need $25 to buy that wand. I'm gonna get 5 more, so I'm gonna be at 29, so I can spend up to 4. Let's use a claw machine. Set my sights on a cute stuffed rabbit, insert my money and maneuver the claw until it's above the prize. The claw descends and takes hold of the rabbit, but lets it fall again before it reaches the exit chute. That's so frustrating. Oh no, it increased my stress. I was hoping the arcade would decrease stress. Boo. Stress increased by 1. Better luck next time. Okay, I think window shopping is it. While my roommates are out, I pull out the package that my parents sent me. Well, not a package really. It's not a box, just a big envelope wrapped up in tape. I try for a while to pull the tape off, but it's not coming. Eventually, I pull out some nail clippers and use them to make a small hole and tear it apart. Inside is a letter and a small newspaper, my old school's paper, and a stack of photographs. There's Mom and Dad waving at me, my house, my backyard. They haven't forgotten me after all. It'll still be quite a while before I get to go home, not until Thanksgiving. But they're not really that far away. If they need me, they could come and get me. I've been here for about a month now. I guess I'm getting used to this life. Okay. So I don't think I still don't have anything in my inventory. My diary is still not like super not like super anything. My spell book has now, so I have 2 green spells and 2 blue spells, 1 black one, and no red because my red spells are bad. Alright, what are we doing for next week? Hey you guys, are either of you interested in running for class office? Ellen, like president? I don't think... Mallory, what do you have to do to run? Virginia, not much. You just have to tell the teachers by the end of the week that you want to run, then next week everybody votes. Virginia, oh, and you have to have a clean record, no demerits. Well, that rules me out. Oh, Mallory says, that rules me out. That was me saying it rules me out. That was hilarious. Mallory, unless you know how to get rid of demerits. Ellen, there must be some way to earn merits and to balance your record. Maybe you could ask one of the professors to let you do an extra credit project. Virginia, you won't catch me asking for extra work. Anyway, there are only 2 positions for the freshman class, president and treasurer. The upper classes have more because they do more events and stuff. Mallory, the freshman officers don't do anything? Virginia, I'm sure they do something, just not as much. Like, the junior class is in charge of the prom, and that's a big deal. Virginia, and then the same people who run the prom junior year have to run initiation at the start of the next year because elections haven't been held yet. It's a ton of work. It's much easier for freshmen. You probably just have to go to meetings with the teachers and nod a lot. So, are you interested? Ellen, no one would vote for me. But that's why I'm asking. See, Minnie Cochran is obviously going to win president, so it's not even worth trying for that. But the treasurer position is open. Pastel says Jacob says he thinks he'll win it easy. So I want someone else to win. Anyone else. William isn't running for president in his class again this year, so it's perfect. He can endorse a freshman candidate, and then they're sure to win. Ellen, I'm not sure that's... Mallory, why don't you run? Virginia, no way. Class officers have to have meetings with teachers. I see way too much of them in class already. Speaking of which, we need to pick our classes for the week. Okay. Alright, so gotta pick up more of that red magic. And I think more white magic and more black magic and some studying. Actually, let's just sleep on Thursday and studying on Friday. That sounds good. Don't fuck it up. Yay! It didn't fuck it up. Oh, and I can move air around. Okay. That's pretty cool. New spell, yay! When I get back to my room this afternoon, the others are already there, and they don't look happy. Mallory, what's going on? Virginia, horrible Donald left a box of cat poop on our doorstep during class. Ellen, it was really mean. Mallory, ew. Where would he get that from? Virginia, some of the older students have pets. He must have gotten someone to help. Ellen, should we try to find out who? Virginia, no. This is between him and me. Virginia, and the professors. He's going to get it for this. Mallory, you're going to tell on him? Ellen, he's going too far. He has to stop. It's pretty hard to forgive a joke like that, going out of his way to get a hold of, and then leaving it on the doorstep. That's awful. At least it wasn't on fire. I still want to know why he got detention that last time. I got 1 magic skill, 1 white skill. Okay. We got black magic, and I got 1 black magic. Ooh, inscription. Write or remove words from the target object. That's pretty cool. And then I slept on Thursday, and I studied on Friday. I got smarter. Alright, after class. So, are you gonna do it? Ellen, I don't think so. Virginia, oh, come on. Ellen, I'm not the sort of person... Virginia, pfft. Mallory, are you going to run for treasurer? Mallory, I can't. You have to have a clean record, remember? Virginia, right. I'll just have to look somewhere else then. She leaves the room. Ellen sits at her bed and brushes back her hair. Ellen, Such a strange thing to get so worked up over. Mallory, well, she's very competitive. Ellen, if it's really matters so much, she ought to do it herself instead of trying to get everyone else to do it for her. I shrug. Mallory, I suppose. Ellen, do you think her brother will do what she says, promote someone just because she wants him to? Mallory, probably. She's his baby sister. He looks out for her. Ellen, he's so sweet. Oh, he is he? Mallory, Ellen, have you got a crush on William? Ellen, what? No. Maybe. She sighs and flops back onto the bed. Yes? Wow, these choices. These choices. Wow. Okay, there is really only two options here. We can say nothing wrong with that, or we can say that's not a good idea. But I think there's nothing wrong with that. Despite him being a senior, older boys are trouble, but he seems really nice. So let's encourage that romance. Mallory. Okay, you like William. So what's the problem? He's cute, he's responsible, he's a good student. Ellen. He's popular. Mallory. So? Ellen. So he could have any girl he wants. And he'd never want a girl like me. Guys want someone pretty who likes makeup and dancing and pouts until she gets her way. Jenny's not even 13 yet, and she's already got boys chasing her. Yeah, that's not a good thing, Ellen. Boys think of me as just a rock with hair, a useless fuzzy lump. William is nice. He would never, but he would never... Okay, let's just be straightforward about this. Tell him you like him. Okay, like, it is totally cringe, but I've had this conversation with my, female-presenting friends, haven't you? Like, this is exactly what 15, 16-year-old girls sound like when they're talking about liking a boy. Like, right? Mallory, if you like him, you should tell him. No. Mallory, what's the worst that can happen? He says no, then you know and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Mallory, and what if he likes you and you're just wasting time not knowing it? Ellen, that's not very likely. Mallory, you'll never know unless you try. Mallory, we're horses. We're supposed to be daring. You're cute and clever and sweet. You're not hopeless. Maybe he likes you, maybe he doesn't. There's only one way to find out. Ellen, I'll think about it. Saturday morning. Virginia stretches and yawns. Mallory, so, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class today? Virginia, well, we can't today exactly. Mallory, why not? Sometimes Mallory says really smart stuff and I appreciate it. Yeah, she does. Like, she's not bad, yeah. Virginia, he's not here. What do you mean he's not here? Virginia, it's cider day, the big apple festival in the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go there on field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early. Mallory, why didn't we hear about it? Virginia, freshmen aren't allowed. It's a privilege. Ellen, what's an apple festival? Virginia, a harvest fair. Don't you have those where you come from? Ellen, I don't know. Oh my god. I gotta tell you, so a little while ago, like in the fall, I got into this conversation with RGB about, I think we were talking about the Big E and the county fair and the state fair and stuff, and she was shocked that I did not actually know what one was and have never been to one. She's like, wait, don't they have state fairs in Russia? I'm like, no. Like, they have farms, and there's like a big park that has like monuments to the accomplishment of the Soviet farmers and workers, but there isn't like state fairs. I've still never been to one. Like, the Big E just terrifies me, but I want to go to like the Topsfield Fair someday or something, but like, I've read about them, right? Like, I read Charlotte's Web. I know there's a fair and you get prizes for, like, the biggest pumpkin or whatever. But, yeah, never been to one. She was kind of shocked. Okay, Virginia. They get a big old-fashioned cider press set up on the green so everybody can watch the apples being crushed, and then they sell jugs of it. There's lots of food: apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside-down cake, caramel apples, squash apple soup. My parents were into county state fairs, so I got dragged to a fair few. Do they sell, like, yarn? Do they have, like, best knitted thing competitions? Because, like, that is so much more interesting than biggest pumpkin. Or, you know, nicest pig or whatever. Good parts and bad parts, but mostly it gave me a long-lived hatred for cows. Well, I mean, cows smell bad, so yeah. Okay. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and there's fiddlers in the day and then a contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what a contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So the seniors are going off to a dance without us. Well, it doesn't matter. What should I do today? Let's see. Not in the smaller ones, but I've never been to the really big ones. We should go to the Big E and avoid all the cows and sheep and goats and really any livestock. We can avoid all the livestock because it both smells bad and I'm allergic to all of it. But we should check out the rest of it. Should I go to the mall? Oh yes, because I can now buy a thing. I got money again. Go to the mall. What should I do at I should go to the magic store. Okay, I won't buy a wand because it makes me better at all the magic. Yes! Purchased a wand. In order to gain the benefits of this item, you will have to wear it. You can access the equipment screen to change what you're wearing at the end of the week. Okay. Well, I'm out of money, so I'm done shopping. I wonder sometimes being dragged to the animal areas of these fairs is part of why I really don't like animals. I know it's why I hate cows. Cows are the devil, and they really smell. I know, but they give us delicious, delicious cheese. So I will forgive them a lot of this. I still don't want to have anything to do with them, but I will forgive them being, like, smelly and terrible. Alright. Finish my shopping and join my fellow students to return to their cabin on Sunday. Ooh, so now I have something in my inventory. And I don't know how you put on a wand, but I have put one on. Ooh, and now I am so much better at all the things. That's amazing. And I now know more spells, including finally one red one. Okay. Diary. Yeah, like not a lot of stuff in my diary. Will never forgive, but like as long as it's coming from an intermediary who is interacting with cows for me, I'm happy to consume cow products. Okay, I guess that's valid. Alright, what should I do this week? Alright, well, so we're low on stress, so that's good. Let's pick up a little bit more white magic. And a little bit more black magic, a little bit more green magic, and some gym, because we're kind of lacking behind that. And then let's sleep. That sounds like a good plan, right? Yay, one magic, white magic. Emotional state of a target. Okay. As I crossed the campus on my way to breakfast, I noticed that there are a lot of clumps of people standing around out here. What's going on? Voice. Hello, Mallory Ryder Smythe, right? I turned to see Minnie Cochran, a freshman from Butterfly Hall that I've only met in passing. Her hair is a color like cinnamon, and her eyes could be called chocolate. If you're Virginia and obsessed with food. Mallory. Hi. Minnie. You're one of Virginia's roommates. She's a lot of fun, isn't she? I've been meaning to get to know you for a while. I'm sorry, I should have done more. Arts Academy is a wonderful place, but sometimes the powers forget how small the magical world is. They don't always do the best job of introducing the newcomers. That's one of the things I want to change. We need class-wide events early in the year, not just parties, but a chance to learn about each other and all our different customs. That would help prevent misunderstandings, don't you think? Before I can say a word, she continues. If you have any questions or you need help with any of your spells, you can find me in the school library every weekend. Also, the teachers sometimes list extra credit projects in the library. It's the easiest way to earn merits. Now, she tells me. She extends her hand to me, and by reflex, I take it. I hope I can count on your vote. I have so many ideas I want to put into practice. My vote? Wait, what? Huh? I'm running for freshman class president. Don't worry, it's really not that big a deal. And the election is Friday, so the campaigning won't be going on for too long. Mallory, right. Minnie, you don't have to vote for me, but I really hope you will. After shaking my hand, she releases it to dig into a bag she's carrying at her side, hands me a bit of yellow construction paper cut in the shape of a hand. It says, "It has Minnie Cochran for president written on it, and a straight pin pushed in and out through the top." Minnie, that's my icon, the helping hand. Keep it. You don't need to wear it if you don't want to. I have to go. I'm so busy this week, but I'll see you later, okay? I barely know this girl, but I can't help nodding when she asks me things like that. And remember, the library. She waves and hurries off to her next target. I really gotta figure out how to find the library. Politics certainly looks like a lot of work. Yay, black magic. Ooh. Set off simple delayed effects or traps within the caster's current location. Can be dangerous. That does sound dangerous. On Wednesday morning, campaigning is in full swing. All the candidates, not just in my year, but the upperclassmen too, have taken up positions on the main quad, calling out to everyone who passes and handing them colorful bits of paper. It's loud and crowded and confusing. Some of the older candidates are spraying magic sparkles over their heads to try and draw more attention to themselves, which just makes it worse. Male voice. Angela for president. Female voice. Kurgan for secretary. Male voice. Vote for Jacob. I'm buffeted from place to place and decorated with pins and ribbons, mostly from people I don't even know in elections I'm not eligible to vote in. Class starts to sound like a welcome relief. Oh, I guess you don't vote for everybody. Huh, okay. Okay, yay green magic. Causes minor injuries and ailments on one living target. Oh, cures minor injuries. Okay, that makes sense. So, that is green magic. Okay, that's healing. Yay! I didn't fail gym again. Voice. Nice throw. I turned to look. It's Kyo, a sophomore in Wolf's Hall. He's a member of the sports club, but I don't know him very well. Mallory. Thanks. Want to play one-on-one? Kyo. Actually, I came over to ask you a question. Mallory. Huh? Okay, shoot. Well, I have this friend who likes this girl, only she's never really paid any attention to him. So since you're a girl, I thought maybe you could tell me how to make a girl like me, my friend. Okay. So we're not going to tell him to give her presents or compliment her. So we can tell him to be honest, or we can ask if this is about me. Since I don't think it's about me, I think we're just going to tell him to be honest. Don't know who he is. I don't know. What do you think? I need help. Help me decide. Honesty? Yeah. Okay. That's kind of where I was leaning to. I shrug. If you like someone, just tell her that. If you want to go out with her, ask her. Kyo, but what if she turns me down? Mallory, ask someone else instead. Kyo, I don't want someone else. I want her. Mallory, well, then hope she says yes. If she doesn't want to go out with you, then she's obviously the wrong girl, right? Kyo, maybe she just doesn't know me well enough. Mallory, yeah, I guess. Kyo, thanks, Mallory. Mallory, anytime. That was only slightly weird. And then I slept, and that reduced my stress, yay. After activities on Friday, each class has a scheduled time to come to the gym, where the officer candidates will make their final speeches before election. Since we can't vote in the senior election, there's no reason for us to have to listen to their speeches, or vice versa. Freshman slot is the last one in the day. First up are the candidates for freshman class president. Minnie Cochran climbs onto the stage looking bright-eyed and enthusiastic and says a bunch of stuff about offering a helping hand to other students. Everyone applauds. Then Suki Sato wanders up and starts talking about how she found a caterpillar once that turned into a lizard instead of a moth, or something like that. It's a little hard to follow. Oh, and apparently the spirits told her to run for president. Or some spirits. She's not sure which ones. That's not creepy at all. Everyone applauds, but not as loudly. After that came the presentations for treasurer. Jacob Blazing, the Blazing Fire, struts up and gives a very brief speech about how money is obviously in safe hands with him, and he knows how to spend it too. Everyone claps, and some guy even hoots in approval. Little Manuel Arias from Toad Hall is up next. He talks far too quietly for me to hear his entire speech, but I think it was mostly about being a hard worker who respects duty. The applause is polite but muted. At last, it's time for the actual voting. Oh, do I get to pick? Everyone lines up single file in the hallway leading to one of the classrooms. One at a time, we go inside to cast our vote. Each student is given a pencil and 2 pieces of paper containing the list of names for each office. You circle the name you want to vote for and then drop the paper into a box. Okay, I like Minnie. She told us about the library. And Jacob's a douchebag, so we're going to vote for the one who knows about duty. Right, that's that. After all the votes are counted, we assemble again in the gym for the results. The position of freshman class treasurer will be held by Jacob the Asshole, and I'm proud to announce that this year's freshman class president will be Minnie. I'd like to thank you all for your hard work this week. You students are what make Iris Academy truly great. Why is Jacob the Asshole winning? Because Manuel was shy and quiet. Damn it. We should have helped him campaign. The teachers will be seeking out the newly elected officers later today to discuss their positions. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Okay, what should I do today? I think we should study and save our money. I decided today I want to study in the school library rather than my room. Yes, because we want to go and see if there are projects we can do to get rid of our demerits. Compared to the rest of the school, the library is fairly small and unimpressive. There's a slightly outdated set of encyclopedias, Ellen didn't really need to bring her own, and a good collection of foreign language dictionaries, plus 2 bookcases filled with books about magic and witchy history. Most of the rest looks like fiction, with a rack of popular magazines. School actually subscribes to those? There aren't that many people in here on a Saturday, but looking around, I see Minnie. Hi, Mallory. Mallory, hi. Hey, congratulations on winning president and all. Minnie, thanks. Minnie, do you need help with anything? Let's find out about help with demerits. Mallory, actually, I was hoping you knew a way for me to earn some merits. Minnie, oh, I can help you with that. That is, if you don't mind sorting rocks. Rocks? Professor Potsdam recently received a shipment of tumbled rocks for amulet making, only they're all mixed up because, to the magic poor, they're all just rocks. But certain kinds of stones are better for holding spells than others, so they need to be sorted by color and size. It's not difficult, but it will take time. Yeah, sure, I need to get rid of my demerits. Mallory, sure, I can do that. Minnie, all right. Minnie takes me to see Professor Potsdam, and then I spend the entire afternoon painstakingly sorting shiny pebbles into containers. I do get merits for it, but it's tiresome. Okay, so no more demerits. And I got some stress. Okay. It's Sunday, and the sports club is having a meeting, or rather, a game. Virginia's got the ball, and is dribbling it across the floor towards Ellen at the goal. Kyo cuts in to try and steal, but Virginia sidesteps. A twist, a lunge, a swift kick, and the ball flies through the air. Jacob, what are you guys doing? Nobody pays any attention to him until after Ellen has successfully blocked the goal. Virginia, this is a sports club meeting. What are you doing here? Jacob, maybe I want to play. I'm a fit guy, right? Virginia, fine, whatever. Jacob, all right. He closes his eyes briefly, and a wave of green magic sweeps over him. Virginia, hey, you can't do that. Jacob, do what? Virginia, no magic allowed. Jacob, what are you talking about? We're wizards. Virginia, this is real sports, not bounders. Kyo, what's going on? Jacob, this one says you guys are refusing to use magic. What's the point of that? Virginia, this one? Kyo, well, that's how we've been doing it in sports club. Jacob, that's just wrong. It's unnatural. You're letting your talents go to waste. Come on, it'll be fun. You want to show off your skills, don't you? Who's for flying basketball? Virginia, no. There's no magic allowed in sports club. Jacob, maybe we should take a vote on it. You're with me, right, Kyo? Kyo, yeah. Virginia, traitor. Yeah, I super hate that guy. Virginia, Mallory? Yeah, no magic. Mallory, I don't think it's a good idea. We're only freshmen, but we've got players from all 4 years, and we all know completely different spells. I couldn't play flying basketball. I can't fly. Virginia, there, see? Jacob, without magic, it's just kiddie games. Why should we have to hold back from the best we can do? Kyo, yeah, we should be real. Virginia, real losers? Mallory, Virginia. Voice, Ellen, because it's the rules. People without magic still have to hold back. You don't pick up the ball in soccer. You don't beat up the other team to stop them from reaching the goal. You do your best within the rules. That's good sportsmanship. Jacob just snorts at this. Mallory, maybe we could have a special game sometime with spells allowed, but only certain spells, so it's fair. Virginia, I guess. Ellen looks at Jacob. Ellen, do you still want to play? Jacob, call me when you play a real game. He leaves. Virginia, why are boys so rude? Ellen, William isn't. Virginia, okay, boys except William. Mallory, come on, let's get back to the game. Yeah, that dude sucked, man. Ugh. I am not a fan. Not a fan. Alright. Anything interesting in diary? Jacob intrudes. Alright. Wait, no, we just were there. Spell book. Inventory, we still only have the wand. Okay, next. Yeah, it drove him off. Oh, it is. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 12:30. I don't even know when it became 12:30. I should probably stop. This game does not have really good stopping points. It doesn't have chapters or anything, but you're right. It is late, and I should stop. I'm gonna save. I can give it a name. Oh my god, I have to type this way. I do. This sucks. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. That was terrible. Options, autoplay, fast forward. How do I get back to... Okay. Are you sure you want to return to the main menu? This will lose unsaved progress. Yes, we just saved. I love that Demian is just like prominently featured here. Like, this is what they want me to be doing. Alright, we are going to be done for the day. Thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. A lot of talking, but a lot of fun. Alright. Tomorrow, more villager hunting in Animal Crossing. Alright, good night.